Okay, so I'm about 14 years old, in school one day, and a guy comes up to me and my friends and gives us all a floppy disk and says, check this out tonight when you go home. So on the way home from school, I'm thinking, this is really dodgy. So I decide to go around to a friend's house. He's the son of a vicar and has a PC in his bedroom. I didn't have that. So go to his bedroom, put the floppy disk in the PC, open up the floppy disk, and it's like a treasure chest of porn. We're like, jackpot, this is awesome. So I'm like, let's be clever about this. Let's hide all the images. So if someone finds the disk, they'll think it's empty. So I select all the images, right-click on the mouse, scroll down, go to click hide, but accidentally somehow end up pressing print. Now his computer's on a home network. His mum, the wife of a vicar, is in this family room where the printer is. She's practicing the church organ, the church piano for the songs for the church organ that Sunday. The printer starts to go da-da, da-da, da-da. So he does, John, we're dead. What are we going to do? I'm like, don't panic. We didn't know what was on the disc. We opened the disc up. Horrified and disgusted by what we found, we tried to delete it all, but accidentally pressed print. So he's like, cool, 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 okay, good cover story. About 20 minutes later, the printer's still going. His mum comes up, sheet white, she's probably never seen anything like this in her life before, and she just goes, why is there non-stop porn printing from the computer? So my friend just crumbles, starts crying and goes, it's all John's fault! That's the story.
In year 7, when I was like 12 years old, my parents thought it would be a great idea for me to learn English, to come to UK in a boarding school. And at first I knew non-English at all. So one day there wasn't a pillow in my bed, so I asked a roommate how that was said so I could ask for one. And she told me it was called a dildo. I
like her.
Yeah, I love her from that moment on. So I didn't know, so I was gonna ask the matron, but that night the headmaster of the school came to like switch off the lights. So me, innocently and as polite as I could, went there to ask for a dildo so I could sleep.
So I was visiting my then girlfriend's family home for her birthday, and it was the weekend, so we had a lazy lie-in and spent some time celebrating.
Get rid of him.
No. Oh my God. No, now I want to hear it. Okay, so you're celebrating.
And we get interrupted by her mum calling us from downstairs because they're setting up for a party in the afternoon for a family. So we finish up quickly, and I take my contraception off and just throw it casually in the chair nearby.
No, I really want to know what happens now. I really want to know what happens.
So we go downstairs, we're helping out, family start to come, and a little while later, her mum asks her nephew to go grab some chairs for the guests.
Okay, now we know the end. Yeah. That was a nice Christmas story, though, wasn't it, everybody?
So, a couple of years ago, I used to work in a coffee shop, and I was making a flat white for a customer, which is the one with the nice, pretty little floret pan on the top.
Oh, yes.
But I was in a bit of a rush. I thought the coffee I'd made was OK, and I was about to hand it to the customer when my friend tapped on my shoulder and said, you might want to take a second look at that. So I looked down, and sure enough, instead of a nice, pretty floret pattern, I'd managed to make a penis. And this put me in a bit of a dilemma. I was like, do I, give it to him and hope he's not noticed? Or do I say, I'm sorry, sir, I put a cock in your coffee. So I decided to just give it to him and hope he didn't notice. And he looked down at it and went, oh, I've never had one of those in my coffee before.
That's quite a good story. Can we do any more? Yeah, even more.
So I used to look after some charity shops in the north of England, and I got a phone call from a concerned member of the public saying that there was a dubious object in a window display. So I rang the charity shop and spoke to the elderly volunteer on the phone, and I said to her, can you just talk me through what's in your window display? And she said, oh, yes. We've had a lady come in the other day and she's donated this fantastic box of gym equipment. So we've kind of put the mannequin in the window and we've put the shorts on him, and then we've got the bench press and we've got the little springy thing, and we've also got a neck massager as well. And I said to her, oh, and I tried to get around it a little bit, and I said to her, oh, we're not really allowed to sell electrical goods. And she said, oh, well, there's no need to worry because it's battery operated. I said to her, oh, right. And she said, don't worry, it does work, because me and the rest of the volunteers have been trying it in the back room. And I said to her, I don't know how to tell you this, Sandra, but I think it might be a vibrator. And there was a moment's pause on the edge of the phone, and then she just said, Mavis, get to the window! Get to the window!
That's a good story. Well done, sir.
So I'm in bed with an ex-lover of mine, and we decided we'd engage in some grown-up activities.
Yes.
You know, dinner for two. More than 68, but not quite 70. Because I'm so lazy by nature, I'm on the bottom. And so I can't breathe through my mouth, obviously, because it's full. So I've taken a very deep breath through my nose, at which point his testicles form a tight seal across my nostrils, so I can't breathe at all. So I'm wriggling around panicking. He's thinking, obviously, oh, she's loving me. She's really loving it.
Because what I don't understand, I don't know, someone should, maybe I need help, but no. I envisaged two people say like this, but if something is in her mouth, why would the thing below it be in her nose?
Because he's going that way.
69, John.
69. But also...
69.
But also...
Can I just say, we're leaving this conversation here. If you want to know more, go on the red button. This is it. No, we're done. We're done. No, Sarah, we're done.
But why would you put
Shut up.